Okay, so I have a couple questions. With Procore, whenever you are creating contact cards, who is responsible for those? I sent you guys little tidbits about Procore. Hopefully all of you guys read it, because I'm sure you did. So who's responsible for creating those contact cards in Outlook? Yay! Go ahead and get a cookie. Yes, APMs. So we want to set up a system to where as soon as a project comes in and it goes to the APM and they're setting everything up, the next step is that they're going into Outlook, immediately filling out all of the information. All that you have to do is, and I'm going to show you, what project do we want to check out, guys? One that you're working on. Ardmore? All right. Sorry, I don't have screen here, so I'm trying to work it like this. All right, so, are you working? It's thinking about it.
The internet's really slow.
I don't know if I have that patience. Okay, so basically what you would do is you would go into your project. As soon as you go into your project, at the very top, you're going to see emails. And at the very right of the screen is going to say emailing into Procore. And it'll have a link right there for all the APMs. Only APMs and admins are going to be able to see this. But you just copy that link, you bring it over into your Outlook, and you paste it in, and you put the title of your project. So if it's Ardmore, yada yada, so Ardmore, blah blah blah, Procore. And that way, anytime you're emailing anyone, you're entering Ardmore Procore. Make sense? Good. Next step.
So just add a little bit. If
Yes.
you're doing anything with that email, and part of the Procore training is just to consciously reply to all, because then that CC of the Procore email will always be linked to any email that goes on with that whole chain. So that way we can track it and make sure we're kept in the loop with everybody's replies, responses, all of that.
It's not loaded.
All right. Well, I'll keep on going.
Just go back to that other Procore tab that we're going to talk.
So next question. What if I receive an email and it needs to go into Procore? What do I do? So I already have it in my inbox, and I need that email to be sent into Procore. What's the next step? You get a cookie as well. Anyone? Bueller? Okay, you're going to just forward it in. It's that easy. You're going to pull up that Ardmore Procore link that you've already created in Outlook, and you're going to forward it in, and then go directly in there. So really simple. Can we have it? Do you guys want me to just try it again? To pull Procore up and walk you through it, or just keep going verbally?
You can keep going.
Okay, because I know you guys are kind of running short of time.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so weather. I emailed about a very important thing you need to add whenever you're setting up your project's APMs. And it had to do with the only way for superintendents to pull up weather based upon the project location. What is something you need to add in order to get that? The zip codes. I noticed in a couple of the projects it was missing the zip
Good job,
code.
you had it.
I didn't hear, sorry.
It's all right, I'm just
Get your cookie.
Yeah, get your cookie. So we need to make sure that we're being very detailed. What I love about Procore, it's very simple. It has little boxes we need to fill out, and we need to go over and beyond and fill out every single little box in order so that everything's being pulled in accurately. And now on to call logs. I say this is another way to CYA, cover your own arse. If you call someone on your phone directly from Procore directory, it automatically logs that call. So what's
I tried that and it didn't do it.
Well, it's because I don't think you had the update for both of them. I think
Because
that's
what I was doing was I'd make a call and I'd manually load it in there and put in what the discussion was. Because when I went to Procore to pull it up, it wouldn't do it.
But did it log the call
Nope.
at all? Okay. So what it should be doing is, if you're calling directly through Procore, as long as you're, and this is another issue I found out, if you're not updating Procore weekly and your phone, if you're not doing the updates that it tells you to do, then it's not going to sync properly. So you need to pay attention to that. So whenever you are making those calls, it should save to it, but then you have to go in and manually log what your call was about. And again, CYA, be as thorough as possible. The more information you can provide, the better in the long run. You gotta cover yourself. And the last part, a lot of you said that you were having questions. Now, I'm not gonna always be here. I know she's not always going to be available to answer questions. The great part about Procore is it has many different ways that you can call in and obtain different information and guidance. So if you have some issues with your call log, there's 3 different ways you can contact Procore. So you can click, there's a question mark at the top right of the screen always. You can go to that and it'll tell you exactly, like give you links how to contact Procore. One way is to live chat. So if you just want to like basically type a little like issue, or if you want to call them, they have the email there, and they have an email. Sorry, they have the number and they have an email. So you have 3 different forms of contact, whatever is going to be best for you. And I tried the other day doing the live chat. It was so easy, so simple, and they answered my question right away. Very helpful. That's all for today. I tried to make it as quick as possible so all of you guys can be done by 1. Any questions?
I just have a quick question out of the superintendents. How many of you have taken the Procore certification for superintendents?
I'm in the process. I'm about.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I just
do
took it over the weekend, and I can't tell you how fabulous it is. I mean, you guys, it's going to be so much easier when you're out in the field to have, if you have your iPad or phone, even your iPhone. I mean, I took pictures at Ardmore when I was there the other day. I got back in the office. I loaded them right from my phone, right to the Procore account. Clicked on the pictures that I had, and boom, it was done. So they were all in there. You can categorize it by what day I put site visit, 9, whatever it was. And so anybody could go and see what I did, you know, pictures that are in there instantly. And also too, if you have your iPad or whatever, you can actually, you know, write on the picture, circle it, whatever you need. So if you're wanting to send it to a contractor or sub saying, fix this item, I've told you 3 times, you know, you can literally send it right to the account. Now let's hope that they all know how to, you know, get into the account and access it, and hopefully we can start training more of them, but it's going to make your guys' jobs way easier. I just loved it.
Yeah.
So if you haven't gotten that certification, I encourage you to take time. I mean, it's 2 hours. I did it over the weekend. It's 28 questions at the end to get through it, so.
And the great thing is, again, I'm going to reiterate, you can always go back and reference once you know where everything is. And you're like, man, I really wish I knew how to, and like, knew a little bit about this log. You can go back to call logs, and it'll tell you how to use it. So it's just a step-by-step process, and it's a great manual and reference for you. So if you need training, everything is there in Procore that you could possibly ask.
So if I can add on to that, so like the other day, I was looking up something relative to submittals, and so in the training, they had a certain video for submittals in the training, but then when I went up and I actually did a search for submittals in there ended up being several more videos in there. Some of those were more applicable to what I was looking for. So it's not just looking in the training, but then also use that search button. If you're looking for a certain step, certain task you're trying to do, use that search function on Procore, and it'll go to there. And there's more videos out there. over and beyond what's just in the training session, right? So you got the training session to get you certified, but there's even more videos out there. Just use the search function and they'll come up. And it's very user-friendly, it's very accurate. You know, like sometimes you go to some of this training and the training's not accurate because they've updated something or whatever, right? Well, it's still accurate, you know, so that part's good.
Procore's not going away, it's kind of like Timberline, we're gonna have it forever. And so learning now, we'll be here next year, the following year, and then the year thereafter. We've had Timberline for 8 years and still living it, fighting. So, get to know it very, very well. And just want you to know that it's a sales tool for us. It's very important that you put this information in because we are telling our clients and using Procore as a sales tool. We've had clients that I was talking to, they said, well, do you do out of state? I said, yeah, we've done stuff in Houston, all the way to South Dakota, we've done work for Chase Bank in North Dakota, Minnesota. I can't do it.
It's out of Oklahoma.
One of the Dakotas, we did work in Minnesota, we did work in Missouri. And I said, we'll use Procore, and this helps us manage it and allows the client, wherever they're at, to log into it. And this broker said to me, he said, that single-handedly, that one software is the key, what you just told me. He said, I have a client that he wants projects done in all these states, but the premise between the last time we chose a GC was when GC was using Procore and when GC was not. And this has 24-hour access to our clients, and they love that. They love that they can log in at any time of day or night. And so just know, we're selling this. Myself, Jasmine, Josh, and Frey, we're selling this to our clients. So beware, because if you don't use it, it's not one of us that's gonna catch you, it's our client that's gonna catch us. And they're gonna say, hey, I logged into Procore, and I thought you told me to utilize it. I thought you told me I could look at my schedule, or, you know, in my submittals, and my RFI. So just know that if we don't use it, we've now lied basically to our clients, and we are not helping out. So just be very aware. This is not an internal thing, this is open up